Greetings, everyone. Dr. Akina Finch is here. So, I want to welcome you to the recap of the Social Power Summit interview series for week 2. This has been a very interesting week. We have learned so many different things. So, what did we cover? We covered PR. We covered well, hello. Come on in the room, everybody. Yes. Come talk to me. Yes. So we covered PR. Hello, how are you? We covered branding. We covered media. We covered automation and websites. And of course, and we covered our first person from the Nashville panel. And he basically broke down everything about like podcasting and passive income products. Oh my goodness. That one was amazing. So if you have not watched any other replays, please stay on this page after we get off here and peruse them a little bit. I think that you will really be excited by the content that you heard. So the point is, why am I doing this, right? The reason why I'm doing this is because, hello, Mr. Dan, I just got ready to start talking about you. So perfect. The point of this is that we're having a social power summit. And why are we having a social power summit? Because we are doing great things in the community of social media, and we keep seeing the same people over and over again. And that's not right. Especially when there's people that are killing the game all over the world, women, people of color, killing the game, and you see the same 6 or 7 people come through. All right? This platform is built so that other people can be seen, so that more people can share their gifts, their talents, their knowledge. Because there's not only one way to do social media. It's not only one way to capture your audience. It's not only one way to move the needle, okay? And because of that, we need to start seeing fresh faces in this space, okay? And that's why I'm inviting each and every one of y'all to the Social Power Summit, where we're bringing social media live and in living color. Because, hey, Miss Joan. And, we need to see some social media live and in living color. Sometimes it's not real until you see you in the space. You can hear from a whole lot of people, but when it looks like you, walks like you, talks like you tend to believe it a little bit more. That's just what it is, right? And so with that being said, that's why we're bringing you social media live and in living color. So let's go through the week, shall we? So the first speaker was Samantha Pointer, and she does websites, automation. She is an automation and technology guru, okay? And she is killing the space. She's killing the game. And she basically is letting you know about your content, about the different things that you need to make sure you have on your website, what you need to have as far as automated tools. Don't get inundated with social media. Don't make it, you need to be the leader of your social media. Don't let the social media run you. So that's why you have different automated tools that can make this a easy, seamless task. Okay? And that is a good thing for you to have. So definitely check out Monday's replay with Samantha Pointer. And she gives us some great tips and some great tools. And if you did not know, August 1st, you can no longer use automated tools on your personal page anymore. You can no longer use automated tools on your personal page. So I suggest y'all come up with a new solution. What is the solution? For you to use them on your Facebook page, not your Facebook profile, okay? So no more on the personal page. We are now only using automated tools on the business page. Facebook wanted to crack it down. They tried to ask, tell us nicely. They asked us a couple of times. Now they're making it so. So get your systems together. this was a perfect time for us to watch automation. She had a couple of tips on how to get that together. So watch that video. Okay. Day 2 was Rashonda Pratt. And we talked about being on media, being camera ready, what takes to have a great live stream presence. She talked about her book, CEO of Live Stream. And, she comes from 20 years of anchor experience. So she knows how to get on media. She knows how to, get that presence together. So definitely, if that's something that you're trying to pursue, getting on television, getting your presence out there and getting it known, then go definitely check out that video. We talk a lot about authenticity and, really putting you out there and not just trying to be like somebody else. Because as we know, we want to always really be who we are, because the truth comes to the light, right? So that's a couple of things that we talked about on Rashonda's call. Definitely, if that is your thing, if you're ready to start doing more video, because in 2020, most of Facebook, most of social media is going to be video. So we need to start getting comfortable with it. Okay, we need to start getting comfortable with that. Then our next person was Sade Wayadu. Anybody who knows me pretty much knows her. That is my friend. She is going to be on the content panel. Rashonda was on the promotions panel, by the way, if I didn't say, and Samantha is on the content panel as well. So Sade is on the content panel, and of course we talked about branding. And hello, how are you, Miss Iris? So when we were talking about the branding, she gave us some tips about what we're supposed to look like, what needs to set us apart, what consistency, what you need on your social media to make it pop, what you need for your brand to pop, to speak to people, knowing your audience, things of that nature. Very, very, very important. Okay. And so I would definitely check out that replay if you have been having problems with your branding, if you've been thinking about up-leveling. I talk about up-leveling all the time. Look, what we're doing is cute, but there's always a next level. Okay? And that's why we're doing the Social Power Summit, because we have a lot of people who are ready to up-level. They're ready to move to that next level. They're ready to network in different circles. They're ready to touch different lives. They're ready for more people to know about their product, their services that's going to enhance them. Okay? So that's why we have to have our branding in place, because most people are visual. And so since most people are visual, we need to make sure that our visual content is on point. Then we talked to our first Nashville panel member, Mr. Dan Morris. And Dan Morris, well, I guess I should explain why I have a Nashville panel at the Social Power Summit. So a lot of my people are coming in from out of town. I don't do a lot of stuff in Nashville. Ready to touch and change lives too? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Ms. Iris. Now, I don't do a lot of stuff in Nashville. Most of my base is in the DMV, Atlanta area, California, other places, not necessarily Nashville, where I live. The saying about the prophet in their own house. Okay, we go there, right? So, needless to say, most of the people who are coming to the Social Power Summit have never been to Nashville. So, what do I get? Oh, black people live there? Yeah, last time I checked. and or isn't that just country music? No. So all of these different things that I was getting, I said, okay, we need to have a Nashville panel. And I need them to see what we do. Okay? Because there is a very decent digital space here. It's not large, but it is very decent. And you will be surprised at the people that live in Nashville. Ask a Millionaire lives here. Angus Nelson lives here. Of course, Dan R. Morris lives here. There's a few other people that live here in Nashville as well that are hitting the digital space. The names I mentioned were because they have been in the social media marketing world arena. So we do actually make it there. Nashville actually makes it on the stage of the social media marketing world. Just not technically of color yet, but we're going to make it there. But I digress. What I'm actually supposed to be talking about. Hey, Steffi. My cousin Stephanie's in here. And so, now, Dan R. Morris. He is a podcaster. He is a digital marketer. He is a blogger. And he has this company called Blogging Concentrated. And then his business partner does Bringing Joy. And that is a huge blog for mothers. And so he basically spreads his wealth around. And what he was sharing with us is how he has this one particular product called the BC Stack. And he basically takes 65 people with their content and sells this content that if you sold it once, one by one, could be up to about $10,000 from all over the world. And he then puts it together and sells it to you for $37. 65 products, digital marketing for your business, elevation for $37, right? And he only does it for 1 week out of the year. And he also makes sure that he is using the sales through social media. Okay? And he also gets all of his affiliates. He always makes sure that his affiliates are 95% different than they were the year before. Why? Because he wants to branch out to people who may not have known about the social media products. Because what he noticed was that there's millions of products out there and we're all using the same 24. Okay? And so he said, no, we got to fix this. We got to change this. And so now he's using the power of social media to bring change and awareness to different people who are doing great things in the digital marketing world. Kind of like what the Social Power Summit is doing, right? We are basically bringing awareness to people of color, women in STEM, women in tech, who are doing great things in social media. And we are bringing them to the forefront and giving them a platform where they can actually be. So that was a wonderful conversation. And he breaks it down for you. We couldn't even stop at 30 minutes, y'all. We couldn't even stop at 30 minutes. We had to give him a full hour. I mean, when we got to 30 minutes, he was just knee deep into it. I said, no, we're not going to cut this man off. We're going to let him go on and go. And he went. And the nuggets that he dropped, oh my goodness. So if you have not been to the page and watched Dan R. Morris's piece, you need to watch it. If you have had any types of thoughts about social media, passive income, blogging, the whole 9 yards, he teaches how to be authentic, truly authentic in your social media presence, to not attract people who are not going to get your content, but attract people who will fall in love with your content and then in turn fall in love with what you're doing, the cause, and then appreciate the value that you're bringing and not just be a like on your page. Do you understand that? How deep is that? When he dropped that yesterday, it was just like, oh, for so many people. So finally, we're on Friday, and that was the lovely Malika Holloway. Now, she is a PR specialist, and she talked about why you need how to find a publicist, why you need a publicist, what the keys are to finding one. Told you the steps about how to look for one, how to do your research. What is needed? What do you need to bring to the table as soon as you walk into the forefront? What do you need to bring to the table? Okay? So that one was so rich. You definitely have to check out Malika's video from tonight. I was just amazed. And she gave real life examples of what you can do when you are trying to get the publicist. And then she squashed a lot of misconceptions. She's like, publicists are not your booking agent. What publicists do gets you bookings, leads to bookings, but they are not your booking agent. Sometimes you don't need a publicist. You may just need a manager or a booking agent. You may not need a publicist. You need to have something that's unique, that is marketable, that's going to take you to the next level, that is up and current with the trends that's going on. That's when you bring the publicist in and just really knock it out the park. So I was shocked about that one myself. I was like, oh, okay. But she did say that the Social Power Summit, because we are dealing with diversity and inclusion, is a hot topic right now. And that would be a great thing to market for a publicist standpoint, which was super exciting. Hello, Mr. D. How are you? And, that is amazing right there. So we need to know that our stuff is relevant. And then also she asked the question. She says, okay, now you're doing this summit. And this is a question that she would ask any of her clients. She said, now that you're doing this summit, what's next? How do you keep the momentum going? Okay? So that's very, very important right there. So after the summit, is there a book? Is there a masterclass? Is there a tour? Whatever it is, we need to make sure that we are doing these things. Okay? So that was a lot of amazing information this week. I am so excited that we actually put that out there this week. I am glad that a lot of you came in and asked questions to our audience. I was excited about that. Hello. And, I want y'all to go back and watch this. And then better yet, I want y'all to see what you're going to get at the Social Power Summit. September 14th and 15th in Nashville, Tennessee. You can go get your room. You can get your tickets. Shortly, you're going to be able to get your headshots. Hello, Miss Joyce Gilmer. Joyce Gilmer is in our week 3, I do believe. And I'm excited to talk to her. She's going to be talking about her live events and her tours for the promotion panel. So I am excited about that. Okay. So, yes, we can't wait to have her. So, with that being said, I'm glad that you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying the summit speakers series. And I also okay, so I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you very much. And please, please, please watch the replays. And until next time, our next one starts August 13th. So you won't want to miss that. So until next time, bye.